Hey guys, welcome to Earthit. Today is Earth Day, wishing one and all a very happy Earth Day. But isn't every day we spend on Earth actually an Earth Day? So, why do we celebrate it? Since 1970, we are celebrating this day in order to show a support and contribution to protect our environment. We would have definitely heard a lot of phrases, people saying, let's plant a tree, that will save Earth. Let's go vegan, that's going to save Earth. Let's use less transportation, that's going to save Earth. And the list goes on. Fair enough, these points are right. But there are a lot of other factors that's actually affecting our Earth in a worst situation and creating a very bad situation. Starting from our toothbrush, toothpaste, your body wash, your detergents, dishwashing liquids, and the list goes on, including your gadgets, the mobile phones, and so on. If we discard our biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste properly, if we use the gadgets properly, if we are going to use the transportations properly, we wouldn't have to face so much of environmental pollution and lots of complications in our lives. We are creating a problem and we are finding a solution. Most of the times, the cases that we have in hospitals is due to accidents, and that's majorly because of something that's we invented like two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and a lot of other types of vehicles. Yes, it's made our life lots easier. There is a saying which says we have to lose something to gain something better. We have lost our traditional facts and values in order to gain a very healthy lifestyle. So called healthy lifestyle. Of course, all of us are well educated. Most of us have very good hospital facilities, health facilities. We have good washroom practices, which is very important. That's a major benefit given that when not utilized properly, it's definitely not helping most of us. The luxury of education, the luxury of hospitalization is only to a certain percentage of us. Where even in the deepest villages, there are people who are not actually getting the most benefits of these facts that we have been created, and there are people who don't even know such things exist. How are we even improving our lifestyle? Imagine or ask your parents or remember the times when your grandparents and parents used to say they used to walk through the fields to go to their school. They had a nice bath in river. That was a healthy lifestyle. The soap cases that used to come in the earlier days, the soaps used to come in cardboard boxes. Both cardboard was recyclable and the soaps didn't have a lot of foaming content which didn't affect the aquatic life anyways. But now, even the smallest container of body wash or the face wash that we have has a lot of foaming content. When not treated properly in a waste management system, it's definitely going to affect our aquatic lifestyle. Children right now in this generation are not even moving out of their homes and having their tabs and computers and online classes. But where did the healthy practice of going outside and playing go? We have sports period, but now kids are not going out. They can at least go to the terrace or go down in the society and play. When kept inside or when we are inside, we're definitely not going to have that immunity which our parents or grandparents had. The natural toothbrush was neem stick, neem branch was the natural toothbrush. My grandpa even now has stronger teeth. But what about us? We are going to a dentist once in every year to get our tooth checked up, and we have lots of cavities even when we are so young. So we can probably have a lot of other practices from now on, when done in unison, will definitely help protecting our environment. Like discarding the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste properly. When they're mixed up, it's difficult for the health workers to segregate them, and when they are not segregated properly and thrown in a landfill, that's eventually going to emit a lot of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, which in turn creates a lot of heavy greenhouse effect, and greenhouse gases are getting emitted out, which in turn increases the heat in our environment and a lot of pollution as well. Number two, the air conditioners. Since the COVID, all of us are sitting inside the homes, turning the air conditioners on throughout the day. Imagine the exhaust that's coming outside air conditioners is going to develop a lot of heat, and when the heat is developed from almost multiple homes at the same time, the heat is actually a lot more. we'll not be able to bear the heat, and we are again going inside a room, turning the air conditioners on, and this cycle is repeated, and in turn is getting the environment in the worst state ever. There are researchers which say that the air conditioner will not be able to subside the heat that's being produced right now, or the heat that's going to be produced in the future, and people are actually working on an alternative cooling system for the HFC. And there are a lot of alternative methods which can be done in order to solve this problem. So if you're going to buy a new fridge, why not try an earthen fridge, a fridge made of pot or clay? That will definitely work for most of us, especially for a residential use. Maybe give it a try, and then if you're not satisfied, you can go for a fridge. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. You're very much going to be satisfied with the mud pot fridges. And there are lots of other techniques in which you can cool your home naturally. So if it's already a built home, you can have different water bodies everywhere around your home, and when the water evaporates, it's going to give humidity, yes, but again, when kept in the proper window places, it's definitely going to create a cooler environment. Or if you are going to build a new home, you can probably introduce a lots of water body patches in your home. You can go for cavity walls, like there will be 2 layers of bricks, there will be a cavity in between them. So this is definitely going to help in reducing the heat that's getting trapped inside your home. And you can also use stack effect, that's eventually going to create a cooler environment in your home. Or if you're going to build a home, you can also introduce a lot of heights inside your rooms. This way the dense air is going to move up and going to keep your room a lot cooler than the way your fan is going to keep it. So you just need to plan, or we just need to plan accordingly to make our homes a lot cooler naturally, and to reuse or recycle a lot of products. And there are other things that can also be done, is going or for an alternative of bamboo toothbrushes, using baking soda and salt or neems as your toothbrushes, using the natural face wash that our parents and grandparents do. I have started doing so, and I request all of you to do it, so that that is the least that we can do to protect our environment. And other things are like using soaps instead of body washes. Again, is going to reduce the amount of plastic. Even if the plastic container is going to be recyclable, what about the stickers and prints that's come in? Is that recyclable? I'm not pretty sure. So that way, the tiniest and tiny parts, when is consumed by a lot of us, it's going to create a larger trash, and recycling it is going to take years, and that way we are not giving our future generation a healthy environment. Kids these days should definitely introduce a lot of physical activity in their lifestyle, like going out and playing with friends, or like moving up and down, using staircases, running here and there, and like using a lot of sunlight, playing a lot of games. That's definitely going to introduce a lot of immunity, that's going to increase a lot of immunity. Spend time with your grandparents and parents and get to know their lifestyle. You will definitely know the difference they had. That was bliss. What we have is comfort and luxury, but what they had is healthy. And same way, we can also start growing our own plants. Again, smaller vegetables and fruits can definitely be grown in our home. Lots of medicinal plants that can be used in our home. Even for your headaches, you don't have to take a tablet. If unless and until you're allergic to something, you can try using natural leaves and medicines that we get. That's done in traditional manners. That's definitely going to help a lot of us in a healthy lifestyle. And we are doing a lot of injustice to our Mother Earth, but still she gives the maximum, and she keeps all of us happy and healthy. So this is the least we can do, is to keep her safe and healthy and keep her happy, so that a future generation is actually going to get a very healthy lifestyle. Hope this video was useful, and I think at least there would be a little change from tomorrow or today evening at least from all of you. Meet you guys in the next video. Until then, namaste.